Good morning, people. It's Friday. Waffle Don in the building. We're going to take you through some Waffle transfers, rumors, all of that. The next, well, I don't know because, boy, as I said, I'm at work, so I don't want to get baited up, and I might have to go into a meeting in the next, I don't even know, a few minutes. So maybe I did this at the wrong time, but we take risks out here, man. We take risks out here. But big up to anyone that's joining the stream. Make sure you slap the like button. If you're new, make sure you subscribe and all of that. Yeah, today's looking quiet right now. Not much going on in terms of Arsenal. The frustrating part about all of these transfers is that the traditional seeing man wearing the t-shirt and stuff like that, we're not seeing that at the moment. We're not hardly seeing that. We're seeing all these AI pictures, all these here we goes, all these bombers on Twitter and all that. I just think it just takes away from, the excitement. So we're just going to see like a whole load of players in probably 2 weeks' time or whenever holding up the shirt. And it's just, I don't know, it's frustrating, man. I think AI and Twitter have kind of like, spoiled the element of surprise when it comes to transfers. I remember back in the day, man, you used to be on CFAX and Teletext and you didn't know, it would just say Arsenal interested in player. It wouldn't even say the name of the player, and you wouldn't know who they were interested in back in the day. That's how ancient I am. But you know what, people, let's just talk about what we know so far in terms of players, potential players coming in. So we know that Gyokeres has got to do his medical at Arsenal at some point. There's no confirmation on when he's going to do his medical, but we know that I think Arsenal setting off pre-season tomorrow, I believe. So I don't know whether the medical is going to be done today and then he ships out with the team tomorrow, or he might be going out there on a private plane after he's done his medical. I don't know. But we need to get this one done, man. We need to get Gyokeres done because the fans want it. Everyone wants this signing right now. And we just want to just know that he's at the club and it's done. That's all I can say about that. Just get it done. We can relax for a little bit and then move on to the next one. But in terms of Arsenal, and too much about Arsenal, Madueke is not done. Mosquera's not done. Eze, who knows what's going on with Eze? No one knows what's going on with Eze. Other teams are talking to him apparently. So it's just, we don't know. And another thing as well with Arsenal is that if I take Eze out of the equation now, can anyone tell me a midfielder or attacking midfielder that Arsenal should be interested in or looking for? Because my brain is so blank right now, just fixated on the incoming transfers right now, that I can't think of anyone else apart. So if Eze doesn't want to come to Arsenal, or he's being offered somewhere else, or someone else, another team has set off the release clause, who are Arsenal going to go after? Jack Grealish? Do you know what I mean? Well, we can't afford his wages. Who are Arsenal going to be looking at? That's a question for the chat. But moving on anyway, because we're still waiting on Arsenal. Yeah, waiting. I need to send out missing milk cartons. Gyokeres, Madueke, Mosquera, Eze. 4 milk cartons. That's what I should send out. But moving on to Liverpool now. It's interesting. There's been talks of Rodrygo going to Liverpool. Possible talks have been taken place already between Edwards' camp, and I think that's a very shrewd move. I think it's a very smart move, bringing in a player of his ability. It just makes Liverpool stronger, doesn't it? It just makes Liverpool stronger. You know, people might overhype Rodrygo and say he's this and say he's that, but in an attacking team, he just makes your team better, especially Liverpool, yeah, whose emphasis is mainly on press and attack. I just think he's just going to enhance Liverpool and make them a much stronger outfit. Imagine the likes of Ekitike, Rodrygo, and Salah all move into your defense, all interchanging, doing craziness. Yeah, it is scary to actually think about what Liverpool are doing right now. There's a saga between Isak and Ekitike. Until the window shuts, we don't know, innit? We don't know what's going on. You know, but Isak's camp's been quiet. Ekitike, I think, has been advancing. That's what we're hearing. But even with Ekitike, yeah, coming into Liverpool and having Rodrygo and Salah, yeah, you've just got an attacking, mad attack. And don't forget about McAllister as well, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that man can shoot from anywhere. So Liverpool just got loads of fire in their team. So Rodrygo to Liverpool and Arsenal. It seemed like we were interested, but were we actually really interested? Did we gawk at the price when we saw the price? What do Arsenal expect to pay for players, yeah, that are world class in their positions? Do we expect to just give them Madueke money? Are we here for a joke? You have to pay the prices for these players, yeah? Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you have to pay the prices for these players. And unfortunately, we've gone with a project type player, someone that Arteta wants to make better, and not the star type of player, which we know that Arteta, he likes to nurture players. He wants to be that guy that made that player better. Not really a manager for working with world-class players, although he's played with world-class players. We know that of this manager. We know that about him already. But as I said, people, yeah, apart from Eze, no one here can tell me who else Arsenal are interested in unless Berta's just keeping it real quiet and not saying much. It's really dead and quiet out there. But people, make sure you slap the likes and all of that, people, yeah. Anyway, we've spoken about Rodrygo to Liverpool. This is another player as well. But there was talk that Mbuemo didn't want to play second fiddle to Saka. I like players like that have their own. Do you know what I mean? They don't want to come into a team where they know the star boy is going to get all the play, whether he plays good or whether he plays crap. Do you know what I mean? And Mbuemo's not going to get a look in. But he was still someone I think we should have had a keen interest in, because Saka don't score you 20 goals. Saka won't score that many goals. And Mbuemo offers something completely different to Saka. But yeah, 70 million, 65 million plus 5 million add-ons. Man United are going to pay Brentford, or that's been reported. So Brentford be stupid not to accept that, man. they'd be stupid to accept that, because I don't see Mbuemo playing under this new manager next season. Yeah, he's a rookie. I don't rate him as a good manager, and he probably just wants out now. And come on, man, 65 plus 5 mil, 70 million, whole package. Come on. Brentford should accept that. The player wants to move, and just let him to move to Man United. Man United's attack suddenly starting to look all right now. Ahmad, Mbuemo, Cunha. I still think they need a striker. I was seeing on Tops's title today that Man United are looking at Sesko. Well, he's going to cost a lot of money. So, if you want to spend the money on Sesko, all good. But still, bringing a Sesko, and then your attack starts to look quite decent with Mbuemo and Cunha, the 10, or Ahmad as well. So yeah, I wouldn't say Man United are terrible defensively. I just think no, they've got a decent side, and I think they will give us a good game, Arsenal, on the first game of the season. So yeah, Man United's still going to do some business in the transfer window. I think a lot of people will be surprised what they do as well. But yeah, just not much really in terms of transfer. I'm probably going to finish this stream, and then next minute you're going to see links to Arsenal got links to so and so. I still think Arsenal need about 3 more players to come in. On the stream last night, I mentioned a a left back. We've got millions of left backs, but I just don't see them as left backs. I don't see Miles as a left back, although he plays well in that position. I don't see Calafiori as a left back. I see Miles more as a midfielder. I think he's better than Marino, in terms of his reading of the game and his tenacity. And we just got players that, some of them we just need to get rid of as well, because it ain't just about buying players. It's also about getting rid of players as well. Hold on, people. Anyway, I'm going to need to go now. Got a meeting now. Got a show with BBK today, I think about 4 o'clock. Make sure you link me there, and hope you all have a great Friday. And yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of streams over the weekend, people, so look out. Yeah, make sure you put the notification bell on, because we're going to be working, people. Anyway, peace out, people. Have a great day, and we out.